seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. Gets it out fast. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Let's see what they've got on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. He's loose. Touchdown, Hawaii. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense. Understand.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the tailback.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense set on first down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gilliam. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get past to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on a...
Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires left. Complete downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He fires a bullet to the right. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole or slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Using the quick game.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receivers so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Would they go for a big play on first and 10? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that.
He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
On fourth down, going to the air. And they gambled in their own end. Over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the back. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, UNC!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Steps away to find some room. Fires to the wideout. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors will try to convert on fourth down. Now the play fake. Floating away. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in, more than enough for a first down. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He's got him. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gilliam. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Warriors.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going back to the ground. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And he will score! Touchdown, Tar Heels!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Extra point here will tie the game. They add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. To the air on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. And back to the air on second down. Quarterback extends the play. Brings it down on the right side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Under fire. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up fourth down, And that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wants to throw on third down. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Pocket breaking down. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He's looking to pass. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help.
Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
All by himself. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who could run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Base the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Really nice decision by the quarterback there. Obviously, there's a lot of football left in this one. And third down, you're rolling out, nothing open. You're not going to commit the cardinal sin, throw it back across your body. Just throw it away, take the field goal, and let's play ball. That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Motion from the wideout. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Gilliam. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll try to get it through the air. Back open in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And some room to work. Quarterback got it himself. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilliam. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He'll set up to throw. Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. The run from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Wants to go up top. Gets it to the back. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hawaii. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say.
Oh, he's got some space.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They'll run the screen. Got room at the 35. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Going to swing it on second down. Here comes the heat. Connection to the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Fires to the big fella. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Got his man. Touchdown, North Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. Off the play fake. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. I understand the 4th down analytics and going for it all the time, but that deep in your own end, you're just gift wrapping an opportunity. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Here's a heat. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Gets the back moving. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Flips it out to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Warriors! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snags it over the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Gonna look downfield again. Got his man in the middle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The give as they work on that clock. Still on his feet at the 45. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Pressure coming. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the pummeling has started. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it.
Just keeps moving. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Let's go!
This quarterback part of their running game. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And he was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the throw out to the sideline with just a few yards. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. He turns that loose down the right side. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's